channel. I hope you're all well. If you're new here, then hi, thanks for coming, and if you are a regular, then thank you for coming back. So today I'm going to show you a few of my new favourite pieces in the shop and tell you a little bit about them. So the first piece I want to show you is this Lepidolite in Mica. M-I-C-A. I like to say Mica, but it's probably Mica because I'm really bad at names. Anyway, this is Lepidolite and this is the Mica. So this is the Lepidolite, this purple bit, and it has really nice flashes. And fun fact, Lepidolite was my first crystal that I ever got when I was around 15, and it really helped with my anxiety. I went into a crystal shop like this shop and I asked for something for anxiety because I was starting a new job, and this is the crystal they gave me in like a piece this big, and it was a raw piece, and I had it with me for so long, and I've still got the crystal at home, and I would carry it in my pocket when I went to work, and it would really soothe my anxieties. So this is a special crystal to me. Look at this flash. So this is the raw form of Lepidolite, this little bit here, and this is the Mica, but this is the raw form. And then this is the tumbled style of Lepidolite. So it can be quite dark purple or it can be quite a light purple. It's very similar to amethyst in its properties. I would say that amethyst is really good for anxiety and depression, whereas Lepidolite is a more soothing crystal and kind of helps a little bit more like connection with angels and intuition, and it has a more soothing energy. So yeah, it's really peaceful, has lots of peaceful, soothing, nourishing energies, and it also helps connect to your intuition and your higher self. So it's connected to these two chakras here, and it helps when you're meditating to connect to angels, spirit, and your own intuition and wisdom. Let me show you the next one. Now, if you are already into your crystals and you've been into them for quite a while, then this one you've probably heard of. This is citrine, a raw form, and it is very pretty and it's very sparkly and it's quite small, but it's quite cute, and it'd be lovely to put next to your desk or your workspace or next to where you receive your money or your income, because citrine is amazing for success in business and prosperity and bringing in money to your home and to your life. So I like to think of this stone as the money stone. It's very similar to pyrite, but it has more kind of manifestation properties and happiness properties. Citrine really helps with manifestation, and so in happiness spells and money spells, this is the crystal that you'd want to use. So this is the raw form of the citrine, but this is the tumble style. And this is perfect to put in your purse or your wallet or your handbag, so you can carry it around and bring money to you and prosperity to you throughout the day. And this is a big chunk that you can put next to your workspace or your laptop if you want to bring in money to your home. The next piece I'm showing you is malachite, not to be mistaken with moldavite. This is the softer and more gentle version of moldavite. Moldavite is the crystal that got really famous on TikTok a few years ago, maybe months ago, about a year ago I think, and it's a really strong crystal that was formed by meteor. That is not this. This is malachite. This is a softer and kind of does the same job as moldavite, but maybe slower, maybe more chilled, a little bit more like easy to get by and not as drastic. So moldavite, the other crystal, is really intense and it can change your life drastically overnight. In a good way, but it may manifest itself in a bad way to begin with, so it's difficult. You have to get through hard times to get what you need in life. This one is a lot more soothing and gentle, and so if you had this with you in your pocket or at home, it kind of helps with new beginnings and rebirth and transformation, but it does it in a nice, gentle way. So this could be a really good shout for if you're looking for a new job, or if you are looking for something like a life change, like a new experience or a new life thing, a new life change, then this is the crystal that you'd want to carry with you. We have it on bracelets and necklaces, and we have it in smaller tumble stones and these ones, and malachite is beautiful. If you look at all these kind of shapes inside it and the greens, and this is just gorgeous. But yes, like I said, really good for transformation and new beginnings and giving you the kind of push that you need to make a change in life. But the next piece that I want to show you is this pretty rose quartz dual-sided point. So everybody knows rose quartz. It is a master of self-love, relationships, emotional healing, really good for healing trauma, old wounds, grief. Rose quartz is just such a healing and loving crystal, and as soon as you hold it, you can feel it immediately, like starting to soothe you. It is really good for anybody who's struggling with depression or struggling with self-love or anything like that. Perfect stone for that. The reason I wanted to show you this one is because it is dual-sided, and let me move to the side so you can see. So the dual-sided means that it absorbs energy through one end and then transmutes it through the other end, meaning that when you're meditating, it will take in your negative energy and all your struggles through one end, and it will put it back into the universe, but cleansed and away from you. It will make it into a better version and transmute it into the universe through this end, so that it's not kind of holding in the crystal. It still means that it needs charging, still needs cleansing. It just means that it's easier for it to kind of grasp onto your struggles and push it back out and get rid of it. So it's easier to use crystals that are dual-sided because of that version, because of that reason. Does that make sense? If it doesn't, let me know in the comments and I'll try and explain it a bit better. Rose quartz is amazing, and this is a beautiful piece. We also have another dual-sided point that I'll show you in a second, but we have loads of rose quartz in the shop and online, absolute loads, including this big chunk of rose quartz, which is actually only £20. It's bigger than my head, and this would be such a good chunk to put in your bed, not in your bed, definitely not in your bed, next to your bed, in your bedroom, for self-love and positive energy. And yeah, so these are rose quartzes. Let me show you the other dual-sided point, one second. So this is the other dual-sided point, and this is apatite. So it's not seen as much as rose quartz is, but it is a lovely stone, and some of the main things it's good for is connecting to your intuition, and it's good for like spiritual energy. It's good for breaking bad habits, and so therefore it is good for kind of, if you had any issues with eating, it is good for that. So it's good for like weight loss, hence the name apatite, but it's also good for anything like eating disorders because it helps you break bad habits and it helps you heal from those negative things. So apatite is really good for any kind of bad habits, things that you want to get rid of, and intuition and knowing yourself and being true to yourself. So that's apatite. And the last but not least of the crystals today is this one. I've got quite a few of these in actually, because I really liked them, and it is a chakra wand. So you can use it in the sense of healing yourself, like this, with your chakras. You can use it in meditation by holding it. This end can be used to massage out knots and for massage in general. It's really good for like massaging. You can even use it on your face, and this is used for a lot of different things. And it has the 7 different chakras in it, so it's got all different crystals. So you have things like red jasper, bloodstone, lapis, amethyst, all the different crystals in here. And yeah, I just really like this crystal. I think it's really good. Cleanses all the chakras. You can use it for different things, and it cleanses all the 7 points in your body. Very healing, very good crystal, and very good crystal. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it fun or useful or both. That would be great. Thank you so much for watching, and have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!